diamonds in your soul. You probably wondering what the hell is on my face, but I'm just washing my face tonight. It's been a long time since I've done this actually, and I don't know. I don't think this vlog is gonna be um, too comical, if that's a word. Once I rinse this off, then I'm gonna get started talking to y'all. But I have to wash my face. This heat down here where I live now is like crazy. So let me get this off. Give me 1 second. So thank you all so much for like watching this. It's been a long time since I've made anything. I don't know, like I wanted to make this video because like I've been in like a really hard transition spot. I didn't like mean to start crying immediately, but that sucks. But I just wanted to like really talk about like the healing process and like what they really consist of. Like I think so many people, especially like as a writer, you know, we see so many people who write these beautiful poems about healing and you know, for some people healing is different. For some people it is something beautiful. It's sometimes it's easy. But for me, if I think for most people, healing is something that's like very like uncomfortable. I relocated. I took an internship in Florida, and that's ending now. And so now I'm working full time. Life after college just wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but like that's been really hard. I tried to date again, and yeah, that did not work out. But it's been really hard, and I think like one of the things that has really um been really hard for me is just like learning to be by myself. I was used to it, you know what I mean, growing up, and things like that. But it's hard when you just want that one person that you can go to. And I think everybody always says you gotta learn how to be by yourself. And I don't believe that that's like that's wrong. But sometimes it just helps to have that person that you can go to and kind of just vent to and talk to without judgment. So yeah, I know this video is probably not what I'm used to making. I'm usually like really goofy. Um, and so it's like I don't even know what time it is actually, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm in my bathroom, so I had to wash my face. I had to get that shit off my face. But I don't know, my skin's kind of getting a little better. You know, it's still clearing up. Stress does a lot of this. So drink water, mind your business, try not to stress. But just wanted to make a quick video. I'm gonna sit down because like I'm tired. But I don't know. It's been really hard. And I really thought that like, you know, one thing that I could do was start doing things that I love again, reading, vlogging, dancing again, all that stuff. But I was listening to this NDRE song, and one of the things that it said in it, I think the song is called Get It Together. And one of the things that she said was like, if you want to heal your body, you have to heal your heart. And that is just so real. Like that's so real. So many people deal with trauma and hurt, and we like to hold it in, especially Black men, for whatever reason. We hold stuff in, especially from people that we love, or we hide stuff from our lovers because we think that if we show that side of us, that they'll leave. And in my situation, I feel like when I've shown that side, or when I've shown that side of me that is traumatized, when I've shown that side of me that is hurt and damaged, people usually do leave. They really do. And dealing with that, dealing with the rejection, dealing with those kinds of things and insecurity. So I just took a kind of a break from vlogging, and I got really discouraged because I mean, I didn't have a lot of views. Nobody was subscribing. I was trying to work on content that was relatable to me. I didn't want to do stuff like clickbait where I'm just like doing challenges and stuff because honestly, I suck at that kind of stuff. But I wanted to make a channel that was real, that was raw, that was fun, that was informing, that was honest. And I'm a very transparent person. So yeah, like it's been really tough for me lately. And this video is not going to be long, but it's just been really hard mentally and emotionally and spiritually too. Being in a place, not really knowing anybody. Um, so yeah, it's been really hard. I think I just like, I don't know, sometimes I'm not really sure exactly like what it is that I'm doing, and I try to stay positive, and I meditate a lot, and I try to like clear my mind. And I've always been told, like your peace and your happiness and your joy is all your responsibility. And I've been trying to really keep that in the back of my mind. And but it just sucks sometimes, and that's just the real truth. And a lot of people go, "Oh, don't be negative." I don't think it's about being negative. I think it's about just realizing, you know, how you're feeling and being honest about how you're feeling. I have a bad habit when people ask me, like, "Are you all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." And really, like, I'm like a raging bull on the inside of, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just ready to just like scream and cry. So, and I'm not much of a crier, so I have no idea why I started crying at the beginning of this video. That's like real whack. But, but yeah, so I just really, I don't know. I have to work in the morning. And so I was laying in bed, and it's hard when the person that you can't really talk to. And that's different. That's been really tough for me too. I'm a Scorpio, so I have a bad habit of like when I care about somebody, I care about you really hard. And I love people really, really hard. And I had to realize that people don't always move the same way that I move. People don't always, they're not gonna love as hard or be as committed or as loyal or whatever the case may be. Not every people don't move the way you move. I mean, and that's just real. So I mean, I just really just been trying to like find my balance, which is really fucking tough. But yeah, I mean, it's I've been kind of sad a little bit, which is not normal because normally, like, even if I am sad, I find a way to be goofy. I find a way to laugh. But sometimes you just got to be honest with yourself and go, today is just not one of those days where you just got to be happy today. You just have to really be honest with yourself and go, how do you feel? Like, and be honest. Give those emotions names. Is it rage? Is it hate? Is it loneliness? Is it bitterness? Because that's the only way I think that you'll be able to really like move past things. Um, and this, I want to talk about something, but I think I'm going to wait to another vlog because I don't really want to make this too long. But I don't know, y'all. I think it's just, it's been crazy. And I really was hoping to really be consistent with vlogging, but life just kind of got in the way. And then moving, and then there was some stuff happening back in Kentucky that just really like threw me off for a second. But I'm finally done with undergrad. Thank God. I'm finally done. I will be getting my degree in the mail. They have to mail it to me because I no longer live in Kentucky anymore. But yeah, I mean, it's been really tough. And I think it's started like 9 o'clock now. Maybe I don't know what time it is. I think it's like 9 o'clock. But yeah, it's crazy. I feel lonely sometimes, and and which is not normal for me because I'm kind of used to being by myself. Even like even if I'm in a room full of people, I'm good like in the corner just chilling. So I don't know. I think that's just one of those things that's just a part of my journey. That transition of just like journeying through the healing process is something that is just not comfortable, and that is the ugly truth about healing, that it's not comfortable. It requires you to be in consistent, long, drawn out conversations with yourself, with the universe, with higher powers. You really have to begin to be honest when you're conducting dialogue with yourself and with the universe because you really can't lie to yourself. And I've been doing that. I feel like I've been lying to myself saying that I'm okay and really I'm not. You know what I mean? But I really think that I wanted to make this video because I know I'm not the only person that goes through this, especially black men, especially black gay men. I think that in itself is black gay men suffer from so many things, as traumatic things, you know what I mean? And it's just been really hard. And I was I thought I was dating someone, and I don't think I was all the way healed yet before I stepped into that situation. And it just, it was a complete like, it wasn't a mess, but it's messed up now because now we're not like the way it used to be, and I just feel sad about that sometimes. But I mean, you just kind of have to get going. I know that it's so cliche, but I guess a lot of people use social media as a way to vent. And my blog for me was like, I wanted to make a vlog channel that was really just a diary. You know what I mean? I do love writing. I love poetry. I write all the time, and I've been working on the book forever. And it's just I've been losing my passion for so many different things, and I'm hoping that maybe eventually I can get some of those things back, some of those passions back. So yeah, I don't know, y'all. It's sad, and I'm dealing with a lot of those emotions and feelings and working my way through a lot of that stuff. I'll be 25 in November, and I feel like it's just been crazy because so many people, like now in today's time, everybody's like, "Oh, you gotta do this by this time. You gotta do this by this time. You gotta have this done by your 30." And I'm like, we are putting timestamps and all these like high expectations on ourselves and on each other. And it's like if I'm 30 and I'm still not a millionaire, I'm okay. You know what I mean? I had to realize that, like, you know what I mean? As long as I'm comfortable and I'm able to pay my rent and I'm able to do that. Like that got crazy too. Like my job was crazy in Kentucky. Like I was working like crazy hours and I did not get a raise. Like I was the only person working. I was working like 16, 17 hour shifts. Like it was crazy. And yeah, so it was crazy. And I bet but I'm a very passionate person. And I think sometimes like that's very, it gets misconstrued. And I feel like sometimes I'm misunderstood with how I feel about people. And I like to protect people. And sometimes I think that is the wrong thing to do. Well, at least it comes off as the wrong thing to do. So I don't know, y'all. It's late. I'm just literally just sitting on my bathroom floor talking to y'all because I don't have anybody else to talk to. So hopefully, like, if anybody's watching this and you're dealing with anxiety or depression, anything like that, I just want you to know that, like, I love you. I don't know who you are, but you are loved and you matter, and talk to yourself, lift yourself up. It's not always going to be easy. Nothing about healing is easy. So I really wish people would stop romanticizing the idea of healing because nothing about healing is beautiful. It's worth it, but it's very challenging. It causes you to have to reopen a lot of wounds that you've probably tried to close. A lot of scars, a lot of you have to revisit a lot of places mentally and talk to a lot of people. I've had to talk to people that I haven't talked to in forever, and it's crazy how the universe sends people back my way and I'm able to go, okay, I don't hate you anymore. Like I'm not mad at you. I'm happy that we're able to be cordial and things like that. We're not the best of friends. We're not friends, but I'm happy that that's one place in the universe that I was able to clean up. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And there are like so many people out there that I feel like deal with so many things and they lose their passions and they give up on dreams and they give up on themselves. And so many people have like written you off. I've had so many people walk away from me and write me off. And all I was trying to do was just like be there for them. But I realized that like the universe does everything for a reason. Like everything happens for a reason. And you just have to really walk away from things with the lesson and understanding what those things are. You know what I mean? And embrace your own beauty. I've had to stop comparing myself to the people that I see on Instagram, to the people that I see on Twitter and Tumblr, like, and everything is so driven by sex. And I just couldn't figure out, like, I don't fit into that category, like, at all. Like, you know what I mean? And so it was really hard, especially being in the black gay community. It's really tough because everything seems so superficial. Everything is so camouflage. You know what I mean? People out here, like, really, like, homeless, you know what I mean? But like trying to keep up with all kinds of things, you know what I mean? I've slept in my car before. I've slept at the park before. I've done that before. Not because I was trying to like live lavishly, but just because like I was struggling at one point, you know what I mean? And every day I just wake up and I say, you know what? I'm not where I want to be, but I'm working my ass off every day to get to where I need to be. You know what I mean? So if you're watching this video and if you have anything going on, seek help, talk to somebody, pray. If whatever your spiritual beliefs are, use that as your weapon. Use that as a way to center yourself. Meditate, burn sage, smoke, whatever it is that you do that helps you get through. Do that because life is so short. I've had a lot of weight on my shoulders. My physical weight has been up and down. One day I'm skinny, one day I'm big, one day I'm thick, one day I'm back to being skinny again. So it's been really tough, but I love you all so much. This is going to be just a short vlog. I wasn't going to make it really long. Um, I have a few things. I'm going to try to start doing this again. I have a camera, but it's not that good. So I'm trying to save up to get another camera. Still learning how to edit, which is really hard. But yeah, so I just really wanted to just make this video. I was sitting in bed and I was writing and I was just really feeling like really down. And I was like, you know what? I want to get up and do something that's going to like allow me to talk about some of this stuff. Because I think that's one thing that people don't do. We don't talk about stuff. And so a lot of people go, why do people put their business on Instagram? Why do people put their business on social media? Sometimes it's not that. Some people just don't have anybody to talk to. And this is their only way of venting. Sometimes it's easier to talk to complete strangers than it is to talk to people that you know. If I'm just going to be real, I'm going to keep it 100. Like, it's hard to talk to people that you know. It's hard because you don't want people to look at you a different type of way. But I mean, it's just been really tough for me lately, but I'm growing and I'm trying my best to keep everything in perspective and then remember the end goal. Remember that all of this is for a reason. Like this battle that I'm in is all for a reason. It's making me strong. But there are days where I'm just like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I'm exhausted. I'm tired of being black. I'm tired of being gay. That's a whole nother vlog. You know what I mean? Like it gets rough, but yeah, y'all, I just really love y'all. I love y'all. FKG forever, Flower Kid Gang. I know that a lot of people don't watch my vlogs, but I'm hoping to really start creating content consistently and really stand on top of this stuff. I'm looking in the mirror because my mirror is like really dirty and I really need to clean it. Like it's really a mess right now, but I love y'all so much. My do-rag is still on. I know I never got the chance to finish do-rags and Cosby sweaters. I need to try to finish that, but it's hot in Florida. It was cold in Kentucky. You could wear sweaters. Not in Florida. You will die heat stroke in your own house wearing a sweater. I'm kidding you not, but I love you all so much. If you all, know anybody or you yourself are dealing with any type of depression or anxiety or anything like that, reach out, talk to somebody, whether it be a friend, whether it be a counselor at your school or somebody, therapy. Talk to somebody because you don't want to walk around with that always on your heart because it will eat away at you and it manifests in so many different ways. It's been really hard for me to maintain relationships, whether that be friendships or intimate relationships. And sometimes I get lonely and I have a lot of love to give, but sometimes it's like I have to start learning how to give myself all of that love that I give to so many people endlessly. And so that's been the hardest part. Is like when you love somebody, when you care about somebody, when you really like somebody and they just kind of walk away. But even with that, that's a lesson. And sometimes the lesson isn't clear right then and there because you're so blinded about like, why did you leave? Like, why did you just leave me stranded? But over time heals all, and time is a brutal thing, but I believe that it's all worth it. FKG forever, y'all. Bye, y'all. I'm done crying. I'm out of here. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Go ahead and do it. I just want to be my natural self on these vlogs. I'm not trying to do anything fancy, anything like that. I just want to create content that makes people, feel good. It makes people think, things like that. And some of my vlogs are probably just going to be just random as rants because I do be having a lot of stuff to rant about. But go ahead and click the subscribe button. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your cousins, call your cousin that's in jail. Let him know that he can, if he got a cell phone, inside the wall behind the brick, he can go ahead and pull that motherfucker out and click the subscribe button too. So yeah, I love you all forever. Flower Kid Gang, FK motherfucking G.
I hope you find it. I hope you find the diamonds in your soul. I hope you find the peace.